Kerry Volkswagen in Florence has just announced Sign Then Drive. It's back for the holiday season. Zero money down, zero security deposit, zero due at signing. Just sign Then Drive away in your new Volkswagen. You'll save thousands and drive in style. Sign Then Drive is the most popular event of the year. So celebrate the holidays and keep your cash in your pocket. Zero money down, zero security deposit, zero due at signing. Kerry Volkswagen is your premier Volkswagen dealer. I-75 exit 181 in Florence. Online at kerryvw.com. Event ends 1/2/18. Market Street Grill is fine dining with award-winning foods like crab cake and spicy chicken wrap. Go to SaveOnCincy.com. Get a $40 certificate for $20. Open for lunch and dinner. Market Street Grill, $40 for $20. SaveOnCincy.com. Powered by Ultimate Air.
As an attorney at CPA, I know precision and detail are essential in estate planning, taxes, and retirement planning. Need a second opinion? After you've met with your attorney at CPA, contact me, Bill Hesh, at HeshLaw.com for a second opinion. HESCHLaw.com.
Worried about estate planning? Contact
Bill Hesh, attorney, CPA, and financial planner. HeshLaw.com.
This report is brought to you by Sprint. Hey Cincinnati, switch to Sprint and get the best price for unlimited. Sprint works for me. Visit your local Sprint store today or call 1-800-SPRINT-1. Compared to national carrier rates for fully featured unlimited plans. Carrier features differ.
The latest forecast from the News Radio 700 WLW Weather Center.
Chance of flurries all day today with temperatures falling this afternoon into the mid-20s. Low tonight 14 under partly cloudy skies. Sunshine all day Wednesday 33 and a high of 34 Thursday under cloudy skies. That's the forecast from your severe weather station, News Radio 700 WLW.
Right now it is 30 degrees. Our next update at 8 o'clock with Brian Combs. I'm Allison Wyant, News Radio 700 WLW.
Traffic.
News on demand. iHeartRadio online. On your smartphone, iPad, and tablet. 700WLW.com.
How cute.
And if the radar is accurate, everything that is visible is all inside of 275 Loop and south of Independence. That's what it says. Just take your time. It's one of those days, you gotta allow yourself to be hypnotized and pretend that those brake lights in front of you are shimmering up the street, kind of like Christmas lights. It's part of the world's decorations. And you're moving in a nice, slow Christmas parade. That's it. Take it easy. Just wait for the sun to come up. You got to convince yourself you're having more good fun than you actually are. We'll get to Chuck here in a minute. It's no picnic out there. Now, you could be driving something nicer. That might make a difference. Into the world of pickup trucks enters what brand? Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes now has an X-Class pickup truck on the way. And they seem to kind of late to the game because the Ford has the Super Duty Limited, which already has a lot of the features you would find in the Mercedes. But not saying the Ford is technically Mercedes quality, but has the two-tone leather seats, premium stitched leather wrapped steering wheel, armrest, instrument panel, hand-finished dark ash wood trim. The Ford, the Super Duty Limited, starts at $87,100, then closer to $95,000 when fully loaded. $95,000. Somebody told me years ago, you're getting old when the car you bought costs as much as your first house. At $95,000, a number of people, maybe their first house was more in that neighborhood. Okay, you're officially old if that's the case. But Mercedes, it doesn't say how much the Mercedes is going to go for. It does not say, but if the Ford's up there at 87 and 95, you can bet it's going to be in a similar class. Watch for it. All right, 7:40. We got traffic, weather, sports, and all that coming up after Bloomberg.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Go ahead and guess what it is. Come on, pick one. It's one number. Pick your favorite number between 1 and 10. Go ahead. Seriously? That's the worst number guess I've ever heard. And I bet you're just as lousy when it comes to guessing the weather. That's why you, my friend, need to listen for the latest forecast. Every 10 mornings and afternoons on News Radio 700 WLW.
Brought to you by Kerry Hyundai in Alexandria and Florence. Attention Tri-Stagers, Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky premier Hyundai dealer Kerry Hyundai in Alexandria has just announced the event of the year, the Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. For only $99 a month, you can lease a brand new 2018 Elantra. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Hyundai Assurance. Need some holiday cash? How about a $500
shopping spree on us. Don't wait. Get to Cary Hyundai in Alexandria this week for the Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Online at thehyundaistore.net.
Tax title registration with approved credit, 36 month lease, no security deposit. See dealer for details. Offer ends 1/2/18. The investment news you can profit from. This is the Bloomberg Market Minute on News Radio 700 WLW.
This is a Bloomberg Market Minute. Stock index futures are a little changed as the Fed gears up for a two-day policy meeting that starts today. They are expected to raise interest rates by 0.25%. Stocks were higher yesterday, led by media, telephone, and tech hardware shares. The Dow was up 57 points to a new high of 24,386. The S&P rose 8 or 0.3% to a new record of 2660. The Nasdaq was up 35 to 6875. Checking crude this morning, it's at $58.40 a barrel, a gain of 0.7%. Amazon generates headlines for the way it has reshaped traditional retailing in the growth profile, but less well known is how fast it's become a force in digital music. In just over a year since it started offering web streaming songs for a monthly fee, Amazon has quietly become the world's third largest digital music service by subscribers, behind Spotify and Apple, according to Media Research. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
All right, here's bad news. It is bad news, Jeff. Oh, it is bad news. I got no way around this. From the UC Health Traffic Center, UC Health providing our region with the most advanced treatments for brain and spine. Northbound 75 is jammed. Out of Florence into downtown, getting closer to a 40 to 45 minute delay now, trying to make your way into town. Southbound 75, that slows from just below Tylersville through the Laughlin split. Two wrecks inbound 74, adding to the delays. The first is at the 275 Colerain split, which has some heavy traffic out of Miami-town. The second is on the ramp from eastbound 74 to northbound 75. That traffic is backing to North Bend. Southbound and northbound 71, slow go from Fields Erdel down to the lateral. Inbound 74, or inbound 471 rather, from 275 to 75 to downtown is a slow go. West 275, that's heading northward to Montgomery, and from Ohio Pike to 5 Mile. The next traffic update in 10 minutes. Shopping from News Radio 700 WLW.
This report is brought to you by Kroger. Enjoy this holiday season with help from your Kroger deli. Whether you're looking for a great party plan, a delicious dessert, or a complete holiday dinner, check out Kroger.com/order online. Order today and pick up at your neighborhood Kroger.
We'll see some areas at some point. That's going to fall in the mid-20s throughout the afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy and 14. Tomorrow we'll see sunshine up to about 33, and that's a big change. Just yesterday, we took a lot of snow on Wednesday, but now it's just sunshine. Cloudy Thursday, 34. It's 29 now. This is the News Radio 700 WLW Bengals update. Bengals get ready this week for their battle up against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. Last night on Bengals linebacker Benny Ray was a special guest. How about some of those young guys filling in last Sunday again, the loss against the Bears?
That was one of the most challenging parts. That's my job as the leader. I firmly believe that leaders are the biggest servers, and it's my job as a leader to serve the defense and getting everyone on the same page. And that's one thing that overall did a pretty good job of, just making sure everybody knew what to do. But at the end of the day, we have to make plays.
Baseball at the winter meetings in Orlando. The San Diego Padres are showing interest in former Red shortstop Zach Cozart. Boston Red Sox reportedly showing interest in Chicago Cub and former Middletown High School standout Kyle Schwarber. Giancarlo Stanton was formally introduced as a New York Yankee yesterday. He waived his no trade clause to facilitate that blockbuster trade to the Bronx Bombers from the Miami Marlins. Says things just did not work out in South Florida.
When I signed up in Miami, I wanted things to work out, and I had a good vision there. But sometimes things just spiral out of place, and you have to find a new home. So I'm very excited to be here and be a part of the Yankees, and I'm just looking forward to stepping up and being with this winning environment and winning culture.
College basketball tonight, Mississippi State goes up against 25th ranked UC Bearcats at AT&T Arena. News Radio 700 WLW's coverage begins after sports talk at 6:35. High school basketball tonight, Moeller up against Comcast. The Crusaders are ranked 17th in the nation in the USA Today Top 25 poll. Cardinals are one of the highest 700 WLW Sports.
You donate, your goodwill goes a long way.
In our community, it's the ties that bind. Together we serve for a better community. When you donate a vehicle to the Goodwill Auto Auction, you are forever committed to this important mission, helping people with disabilities and homeless veterans shop for guns and find work. And you may get a tax deduction.
Please continue your support of this very important mission. Call 513-612-5980 and donate today.
Here's an important safety tip from Duke Energy. If you're planning to dig on your property, call 811. Whether you're installing a pool, sprinkler system, deck, or even a mailbox, be smart. Call 811 to have a utility locator come out and mark your underground wires, pipes, and cables. It's free and can save you costly damage and help you avoid service interruption for you and your neighbors. Call 811 before you dig. We'll be glad you did.
It's the Light Up the Season sale at Kelsey Chevrolet. From our family to yours.
My brand
There's not much I can do except let off some gas here. Can't get over it. Come on, guys.
Yeah, Lachey's downtown. And more than one victim is involved here.
Yeah, we're finding out now that not only was the bar manager, Ellie Richardson, shot in the face, but a guy who works the door at Lachey's bar, who quickly went to her aid, jumped out of his own car to get out on the street and see what was happening as she was having the confrontation with people in the van, then got shot. He came to her aid, left his car running as he ran off to go help her. And behold, find out somebody stole his car. He took off with his car, which apparently had his kids' Christmas presents locked in the trunk so that they wouldn't find him in the house. Lost his laptop and a couple of other things that were in the car, not to mention his transportation to get to and from work every day. And the bar has put up a new caring link for him as well on their Facebook page. Really wants to help out Keith Anderson, but just another victim of that early morning. And it was Thanksgiving morning, about 3 a.m. when all this went down right after the bar closed. They do have a suspect in custody in connection with her shooting, but they haven't found Anderson's car or whoever's responsible for taking that.
There's just some cold people out there.
I mean, that's about as bad as it gets, you know. I mean, here, the ambulance is responding, somebody helping a woman who's just been shot, and to take off in his car. That's pretty low.
I think the lowest I remember was an accident where the car had overturned and there was an elderly woman driving it. And these guys reached in and stole her wallet, her purse, and like the rings off her fingers. The car's upside down.
That's as low as it gets. Now, this is pretty low. Okay. Coming up in our news at the top of the hour, we'll have the latest on a little bit of snow that's moving through the tri-state this morning. We're seeing it stick now on patios, decks, porches, things like that, but not on the roads. More 15 minutes. This right here. 7 up WL.
Back at Medical Minute brought to you by Mercy Health, and it's Katie Ferris. Mercy Health physical therapist specializing in dance medicine. They talk about physical therapy for women. So the question of the day is how new is the whole field of dance medicine?
Right. It's been around for ages. There's just not a large percentage of therapists that specialize in this area because generally it's more, therapists that have some sort of background in dancing because you want to be able to understand the injury, understand the demands that we need to get back to. So it is kind of a little niche area.
So this is usually a one-on-one, I'm guessing?
Yeah. So, every patient I work with is one-on-one.
You have a studio?
We have an
there and the bar and the whole deal?
Oh, our clinic is in the building at Pennsylvania Ballet, down in the basement, and so it's pretty small. And actually, some of my patients there aren't dancers; they just live or work downtown and come there for therapy.
Okay.
But the majority are dancers, and then we can use the studio that's right next door in the building sometimes if it's available.
You're going to catch the podcast at 700WLW.com/health. Just there for you. Time is 7:50 right now. 7:50 at 700WLW. And with traffic and weather ahead, and it's a rough day out there. Said it before, if you get out the door early today, make it a point to celebrate over 20 years of America's biggest rock holiday tradition. Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Ghosts of Christmas Eve. Live in concert, presented by Hallmark Channel. December 21st, 2 shows at U.S. Bank Arena. Reserve seats on sale now. Get tickets VoiceOfLiveNation.com. This is an unpleasant commute alert. And you know it's bad when you hear the unpleasant commute alert.
I would go along with that.
It's all over the place. You need to play it twice. That's how bad it is. Hit it again. This is an unpleasant commute alert. What has details on all the unpleasantness?
From the UC Health Traffic Center, UC Health providing our region with the most advanced treatments for brain and spine. Latest accident to add to that commute is southbound 71 near Smith Edwards. Traffic is all running slow from above Field Circle. Northbound
see a bunch of brake lights. That's scary.
Pike and continue into downtown. Inbound 74 had 2 wrecks. They cleared the wreck near 275 at the Coleraine split. Still working on the accident on the ramp to northbound 75. That traffic backs to North Bend. Westbound 275, that's running.
So they cleared this accident, he said?
Also slow from a mile towards 5 Mile. Eastbound, that's a slow go from the Reagan Highway towards Hamilton Avenue. Your next traffic update is in 10 minutes. Chuck Ingram, News Radio 700 WLW.
This report is brought to you by Staples.
Fuck.
Staples has great prices on mail and ship solutions to keep your business running all season long. Look for hot deals on laptops and software, accessories like earbuds, keyboards, routers, and modems, even services like PC setup and repair. All for less at Staples.
Well, we have our chance of flurries out there, flurries and a little bit of drizzle. Temps today will fall through the mid-20s throughout the afternoon. Down to 14 for a low overnight tonight. And tomorrow, sunshine, about 33. Thursday, cloudy, and about 34. It's 29. And we're down 3 degrees in the past couple hours, so anything that is drizzly should be snowy by now. We'll see. All right, so what do we have? Excuse me, a proposal to allow people to grow their own pot anywhere in the state of Ohio. And this would be a ballot initiative. First, you got to get the signatures, and I think it's over 300,000 signatures have to be collected for this to get it on the ballot. And then if you do, and if it does pass, what does it mean? Well, among other things, if you're 21 or older, you would have the right to be able to grow your own for personal consumption. It would have to be grown in an area that would be inaccessible by anyone under 21. So I would think you couldn't just have a little garden in the backyard. It's something you would probably have to do under some more controlled circumstances. States in Ohio, farmers would be permitted to cultivate hemp and compete with farmers in neighboring states. It allows for commercial marijuana facilities that would be no closer than 500 feet from a school, a church, a daycare center, or a playground. Of course, no public consumption would be allowed. It would be along the lines of the way you handle alcohol. It can be consumed, but not in public. Smoking marijuana or marijuana products would be prohibited in any public place. Any place where smoking is prohibited would not be permitted on any form of public transportation. Well, that's public. So it's going to be called the Regulate Marijuana Like Alcohol Amendment, providing for the legal cultivation, possession, processing, dispensing, and use and consumption of marijuana by anyone 21 years or older. So I guess job one is to collect the signatures. I mean, this is really the opposite of the last ballot initiative we had, where it called for X number of well-connected and well-to-do people to be the only ones allowed to grow the pot. That one went down in flames, I think, understandably. So that's where the other end of the spectrum. Although some people would have the licenses to grow it commercially, to open the stores, the shops, and things of that nature. Those would still be in there. But kind of like home brewing or making your own wine at home, you would have the option if over 21 to go ahead and cultivate pot as well. That's the general idea. And it's not the worst idea in the world either.
It's not a bad idea.
WLW.
Taking on the tough topics, explaining the issues, plus how to spice up your marriage with Dr. Tape.
I would grow some, because I think they're cool looking plants.
From the 700 WLW studios, driven by Micast Drusi Ford in Milford and Alexandria. Visit the largest volume Ford dealer in the Tri-State and let them save you time and money. They're #1 KFS HD2 Milford.
This is News Radio 700 WLW, an iHeart radio station.
Hey, it's Mike McConnell, and it's that time of the year when we give thanks for all the good things in our lives. Now, me, I'm thankful anytime I get a good night's sleep. But if you have sleep apnea or you share a bed with someone who does, you might not feel so thankful if you're not getting relief from your CPAP machine. And you're not alone. Studies show more than 50% of people who have a CPAP machine don't even use it. Well, the future of sleep therapy is here, and it's called Inspire. Inspire is a sleep apnea solution that doesn't require a mask or a hose. Inspire works inside your body with your natural breathing process. It's a small device implanted under the skin that delivers mild stimulation to keep your airway open while you sleep. Inspire is FDA approved and currently being offered in over 100 leading medical centers across the country. The freedom to sleep like everyone else is just a click away. Visit InspireSleep.com to learn more. Review important safety information and find a doctor in Cincinnati who can help you determine if Inspire is right for you. Again, that's InspireSleep.com. InspireSleep.com. Thank you, sir. 7:57 is our time. You're shopping for Christmas. You're shopping for the little lady in particular because I'm a sexist. No, but gentlemen, for the most part, buy the diamonds around here. And when you do, Genesis Diamonds is the one and only place to go with a selection that will bedazzle you as soon as you open the door. And in fact, they've even beat things up. They brought in more diamonds than ever, and they have an additional bonus on top of that, and that is you get to borrow 5 years at 0% interest rate, which is pretty incredible. 5 years at 0%. And you have diamond pendants and necklaces and whatnot, starting as low as $35 a month. You can save big, and she's going to love it, too. Let Genesis take the stress out of holiday shopping. Selection of 12 gifts, expert guidance, and free gift wrapping. And yes, 5 years, 0 interest financing, which is an unbeatable combination. Just as you walk in the door, you'll say, this is an unbelievable selection. And then those who are guiding you along the way are not commissioned, so they're just there to make sure you get happy. The Genesis Diamonds, 1 block east of Kenwood Town Center. Extended hours, open Sundays now until Christmas. And
oh boy,
on approved credit.
Somebody's tired.
Coming up on news time here, and the pot thing. And we've had opportunity now to see what has happened in other states where they've kind of done the same thing and legalized it for general use. One thing I haven't seen is any breakdown on the money that's been saved by not arresting people in those states. Say Washington and Colorado, not arresting people for possession. Not bothering prosecutors with prosecuting people. Because those are all, and then certainly locking anybody up who might have large caches. So there's savings on that end too. But, the societal issues that everybody said would come about never did, because they never do. I mean, if you were around for the casino debates, especially the Indiana casinos, you would have thought the world was going to end if they allowed riverboat casinos in Indiana. It was going to bring in the prostitution. It was going to bring in the mob. All these things are going to happen.
Then bring in the mob.
Beautiful, placid.
There's whores in there.
It didn't happen. There's no issue with prostitution. There are no issues with organized crime. And kind of like with the pot thing, people expect and demand that you fear the worst, and those things never seem to come to fruition. And now that we know, there's no reason that another state can't basically follow suit. So I'm for it. Get the idea? I'm for it? Yeah, I'm for it. All right, we got news into the picture at 8 o'clock in the morning. You've got News Radio 700 WLW.
Weather and traffic for December 12th, 2017. News Radio 700 WLW, Cincinnati.
On Alabama, this is continuing coverage from News Radio 700 WLW with the 8 o'clock report for Brian Combs.
I'm Allison Wyatt.
Right now, Republicans hold the slimmest majority in the Senate. Passage of the GOP agenda depends on